All right, it is April 1st here today. Back in Iowa, just got done with trade shows for the year. Out here trying to get a couple projects done on the permission piece. Ross and I were out here last week, planted that food plot in the woods. And then we had a few other things we were hoping to get done, but we didn't. So coming out today to get a few of those done. I was actually just up on this ridge behind me. Towards the end of last semi-live, we were talking about picking out a tree up there, and I actually went up there to start and got a set hung, and then I just came back down off the hill burying a water tank. We were gonna put the water tank up on the ridge, but then we got permission from the landowner to plant this logging road here behind me. So what we're doing is I just buried another water tank right here. There's a lot of bedding up in here, and I'm thinking these deer are gonna come out. We're gonna come in here probably early August, and we're gonna plant probably about 80, I would say roughly 80 to 100 yards up this logging road. It's pretty wide, probably almost 20 yards wide. So it's gonna be a pretty decent sized plot. I'll probably come in here a couple times before then to spray it, just so it doesn't get out of control in here. Spray it, and then we'll come in here early August, work it up and plant. But we got a stand, I don't know if you can see it, right up here over my shoulder. Should be absolutely money for a north-northwest blowing this way. Deer should be coming this way, and I'm thinking it's just gonna be a nice green carpet for them to come feed down through here, hit the water hole, and be right in range. So I'm excited about this spot. Ran a few cameras in this area last year, a lot of good activity. Should be bulletproof. So water hole done here. I've actually got one more stand I want to hang down in this bottom. So we're gonna head there now, get that up in the tree, and then hopefully do a little looking for antlers. I got a couple more spots here I want to check. Nice cloudy day. It's actually supposed to rain here this afternoon, so should be good. Well, I just got down to this bottom. As you can see behind me, huge CRP hill up here, all south facing. It's actually where I've been finding quite a few of these sheds this year. But also, this is where I want to hang that new stand. If you can see behind me, I think it's, I don't know, one of those trees. There's an old ladder stand, and it's in a perfect spot. But the stand's really old and looks like it's probably broken, so I'm gonna have to get that out of there. Then I'm gonna run up that tree and hang a double. It's gonna be kind of a cool spot. I'll show you. So we got all the CRP here, and then there's a creek that runs down through this bottom, and these deer should naturally follow this around, come down this edge. Really good spot for a scrape right here. And I'm gonna put a water hole somewhere here yet too. But I'm excited about this spot. The access is pretty good, and just another really good spot. You're gonna see a ton of ground from here. So I'm gonna get going, get this stand up, bury another water tank, and it's gonna be time to shed hunt. All right, got the work out of the way. Now it's time to look for some antlers. Probably got, I don't know, a few hours yet till dark, but I'm gonna start working grass again. Cloudy, it's supposed to start raining here, but there's a few areas I have not touched yet, and that's where I'm heading now. I'm just gonna zigzag grass. There's quite a few antlers out here still I haven't found, so give it a shot, see what we can find. We just broke the ice. Just kind of doing my second pass around this woods, working these grass. Pretty much, I don't have the fingers on this side, so I'm just kind of following the hill down and then all the way back, going about 20 yards and then coming back. And I just turned around here on my second pass and spotted one up here. Let's get it. Pretty decent 4-point. It's got good color, but man, almost looks like it could be last year. It's hard to say. Pedicle's pretty white, but it was also beneath the grass. It's got good color, but it's hard to say. I'll have to look, see if I recognize this one, but that's a start. Got a lot of grass to work. Gonna keep moving. Oh, we just found number 2. That's a buck I got quite a few pictures and videos of this fall, or this past fall, I guess. Let's grab it. Not gonna lie, this deer's bigger than the cameras made him out to be. He's got a weak G2, but great G3 and a pretty damn good G4. Good mass. His other side should be pretty identical to this side, but I would have never guessed him to have this kind of mass. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good base on him. We're still on the, I think, second pass, so we're gonna keep working and see what else we can come up with. Good start though. Little 4-point. Kind of looks like the same bloodline from that last one I picked up just a year or two earlier. That's number 3. Getting in them. Well, it's starting to snow. April 1st. And she's snowing. Hopefully it don't stick. Well, I pulled the plug. I think I found 3. I just couldn't take the snow sleet hit me in the face anymore. It's driving me nuts. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think. So I'm gonna try to maybe get back out then. We'll see. But productive day. Knocked a few more chores off the list. Picked up a few antlers. So all in all, good day. If we get back out tomorrow, we'll see you guys then. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next one.
You want a site that's built to last, has been proven, has a lifetime warranty, and is made right here in the USA. HHA makes sites for all archers, all skill levels, and for all users. Whether you're flinging arrows in the backyard or going on the trip of a lifetime, trust isn't built overnight. It's built by being #1 for decades. HHA.
Well, it's April 2nd here today. Me and Max are just heading out here, do a little shed hunting this afternoon. We had a bunch of rain roll through last night into the morning. Would have loved to have gotten out this morning because it was perfect overcast conditions. It was just extremely windy out and had a bunch of work I had to catch up on, so wasn't able to make it out when I wanted to, but we're gonna get out here this afternoon regardless. It's sunny out now, not ideal, but we're gonna make the most of it. Going out to Permission Farm that I've hunted last year. I've walked it a couple times now and found a few antlers on it the last couple times I was out, but we're going back out today basically because the landowner, he has a bunch of CRP and he just got done burning all this CRP grass, so we're gonna spend a lot of time walking that area, try and find maybe some horns that I missed laying out in that CRP, but not really sure what we're gonna get into. We could find a bunch of them today, we could completely get skunked, so yeah, we're gonna just get out here and see what we can do. But this is getting close to kind of the end of my shed season here. Things are really starting to green up here in Iowa the last week or so, and turkey season's right around the corner, so won't be long we'll be chasing birds, and looking forward to that. But we're gonna just try and get a couple more shed walks in here, to end the year and hopefully find a few more antlers. Hunt him up! Hunt him up! Good boy. Come on, find it. Find it. Find it. Good boy. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Good boy. Come. Come. Good. Hold. Hold. Out. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. First one on the day. Didn't have to go too far. Come. Come. Right here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. We just got to walk in the back end of the CRP. Just finished that up. Wasn't able to do an interview there because it was extremely windy. We're down on a low spot here, so it's a little bit better now, but we got 2 antlers so far. That other end was a lot tougher to look for horns than I thought it was gonna. There's a neighboring cornfield, and since they burned, we've had some high winds. So a lot of the corn stalks and all that stuff has kind of blown into that CRP, but we were able to get one out of there. We found that first antler, the first probably 100 and so yards of our walk. So we're up to 2 now. We got a little bit of this CRP to walk, a little drainage ditch, and then the other half of this farm. It'd be nice to find maybe a couple more here, but we'll see. Scoop. Good boy. Good boy. Scoop it up. Good. Come. Come. Good. Come. 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 Good. Hold. Out. Out. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Number 3. Good boy. Come. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Out. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. First match of the year. Finally. Good. Good boy. Good. Hold. Hold. Out. Not much of one, but just got back to the vehicle here. Finished my walk up on the farm. Did pretty good. Ended up finding 5 sheds. Most of them, I'm pretty sure all of them were old ones, nothing from this last year. Hoping to get out maybe once or twice more before turkey season, and then things will be really ramping up here with spring turkey hunting. Got some food plots, some scouting to do still before things green up. Looking forward to it. Should be a good 2025 season.
Well, it is April 3rd today. I'm back home in Michigan doing a little project today. Same food plot that I've been doing a lot of work. We frost seeded this about a month ago. This is by far our best plot. We're just trying to enhance it as much as we can. So today we're gonna put in a water hole. I know Brennen tried them out last year. He had pretty good success. And we have a pond right behind the tree stand, but it's kind of a spot we don't want them to go back there when we're hunting, because we blow our wind across the pond, and when they do go back there, they're not getting our wind, but we don't have a shot, and we don't want to take back cover away from the tree stand to be able to shoot it, because there's already not very much cover there. So we're going to put a water hole out in this food plot right next to this scrape, 20 yards from the tree stand. We got a huge run. We got a little micro food plot right here in our swamp, and they come out and feed into this field this way, so we think it's going to be a killer setup. Just giving it a shot out here in Michigan. We've never tried water holes before, and we're just trying to think the best spot to do it. This is the most accessible and definitely our best spot. So we're gonna get a water hole dug in the ground, and then probably do some clearing, a little bit of clearing in that tree stand. There's a couple branches. I hit that branch last year when I shot that buck, so we're gonna take a couple out of that and get this water hole put in the ground.
April 4th here today. Me and Max are getting out this afternoon for a little walk. Sunny day out again today, go figure. But it's actually really nice weather out. So we're walking a permission farm. Haven't walked it yet this year. And we're just gonna see kind of what we can get into today. Starting to run kind of low on spots. I got a couple more I can still hit up. But really all there is to this piece, it's a cornfield, and there's a couple ditches in it, so I'm just gonna walk these ditches and see if we can find anything. Got a big antler spotted in the timber over there. I just gotta figure out how to get to it. There's like a little bit of a island right here, a high point. It's laying right in the middle of it. I don't even know how a deer got in there. Come on, let's go find it. Come on. Fetch it up. Hey, the match is there too. Right over there. Match. Fetch it up. Come on. Come. Come on, fetch it up. Good boy. Good boy. Fine. There. Bring it here. Fetch it up. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Fetch it up. Good boy. Good boy. Hold. Hold. First match of the year. Finally. Only took probably 160 miles. That last one, I think this tree mud actually just fell down because it was actually lodged underneath there. Max couldn't even pull it out of there. I had a yank on it pretty good to get it out of there. But we were walking. Yeah, look at you now. Getting bold. We were walking up over on that side, and I spotted that horn laying right in the wide open here. Careful. Good boy. Hey, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Those look like they're from this year. Just got chewed on quite a bit already. Good boy. Oh, he's been laying there a while. We're about finished up here walking this property. Pretty much spent our whole time in this drainage behind me. That's where I found that match on the far end of this. Actually a lot more cover here than I thought there was going to be to walk. But that was the only thing that we stumbled upon. We did almost 2 miles once we get back to the vehicle. So solid walk. Found more than I thought we were gonna coming in here, so that's always a win. Might try and get out here again soon. Like I said, I got a couple more spots I can walk, but things are starting to green up here really fast, so kind of running out of time here for shed season. But hopefully we can get out here soon.
Back out on the farm today. Today we are planting some screening. We're planting giant Miscanthus by Real World. So first spot, we got this cage blind here. We put this in last year. We just got to add a little bit of cover to it as far as getting in and out. We're gonna do pretty much all the way around the cage blind, just leave the little hole where the ladder's at. We're gonna do 3 rows here, then we're going to another plot where we already have 3 rows of Miscanthus, and we're just gonna be adding 2 more just to thicken it up a little bit. So that's the plan. We're gonna start digging. Just got the holes all filled in. I'm not gonna bury them yet because I got a lot more to do, and I just wanna make sure I got enough to do the 2 more rows in the other food plot. So I just filled them all with the rhizomes, and we're gonna go do the same thing at the other spot, and then we'll come back and bury them. Another thing I wanna add, if you're planting Miscanthus, we are doing all of our holes 18 inches apart. So 18 inches in a row, and then we separate the rows by 18 inches, and then every next row we just stagger the holes. So you put 2 holes here, your next one's in between, and then same thing 2 on the outside. We're doing 3 rows here, so we're all done at this spot. We just gotta come back and bury it. We'll head over to the other spot. Well, we just made it to the L-shaped plot. Just to give you a little bit of a rundown, we got an L-shaped food plot. We usually do this strip in one thing, and then we got like a little 1/4 acre there we plant in something else. Then screening wise, pretty much the whole entire food plot is surrounded by native grasses. And then we have probably 1/8 of an acre of switchgrass here on this back side. And then we got Miscanthus on the inside of everything. It goes around like halfway down that edge, and then 1/4 of this edge, and then this whole back wall has Miscanthus. It's mowed right now. We mow it every spring, but you can still see where it's all at. This stuff gets up super high. I mean, our switchgrass right now is probably 8-9 foot. It's just thick, and we're gonna add 2 rows here. Should be good. This plot should be screened in well. We're gonna get to it. Well, we got her all done. It's a lot of work, but we just finished putting 2 more rows onto this Miscanthus. It's about a 120-yard stretch here, and we got 5 rows now. We did 3 before because we wanted to see how it would do, how it would come up, and it worked out perfectly. It came up great. There's a couple empty spots. We want to add 2 more rows and fill in those empty spots. It's gonna be a killer spot now. We just, like I said before, we're screening off this west end, and to the east is all the bedding, and then we added that row along there. If you see from some of the drone shots, we got this long, skinny, almost like a walkway plot, and we run like a 50-yard stretch of Miscanthus that breaks the 2 up. And the reason we did that is we got a tree stand right over there, and kind of make the deer have to come by within 20 yards and wrap into this plot. So I'm really excited about this. It'll probably get about 3 feet this year. The other stuff now is, like I said, it's giant. But we're gonna run over to the cage blind and go pack that stuff down, and we'll be done for the day.